Hi, I'm Michael Picarch. Please like and subscribe as it does help my videos circulate. So let's jump into the symptoms. First off, there is an irresistible urge to move one's leg. Okay. Symptoms start or get worse while sitting or lying down. Now, you may or may not start feeling this in a very subtle manner in the afternoon. So it's only subtle in the afternoon. You're not going to always feel it, although especially in the evening, you will begin to feel it or it will get worse. So first off, let's talk about the meridians. So it's going to come out from the butt up toward the hip again. Am I starting to run out of ink? Oh, thank goodness not yet. And then once again toward the lower rib cage, and then it goes back in again. So once again, from the gluteus, it goes up toward the hip, and then from the lat toward the diaphragm, lower rib cage. Now here, it actually moves up your leg toward your gluteus here, then it goes to the hip, then it goes toward your latissimus, out toward the rib cage again, toward your diaphragm, and then it goes up around your ear and to the back of your eye. Okay? So notice that the meridian for your gallbladder runs along the entire side of your body, more or less, just not in a straight line. Here's how Western medical practitioners will tackle the problem. Is they won't fix it at all. First off, they will probably do a blood test, and in the blood test, it will show iron deficiency. So they will just recommend to you increase your iron intake, although keep in mind there are two kinds of iron, the plant-based and the meat-based. The meat-based does absorb better. Keep that in mind. Next is they will prescribe medications for dopamine. Now, dopamine works almost like an adrenaline or an endorphin, is that your nervous system will be less sensitive or less affected by this. So they're not fixing the problem, they're just trying to take away the discomfort. Wonderful bit of help they give. I love Western medicine. Quacks. So let me kind of zoom in on the leg here. Knee, shin, foot, yaw. Ooh, that's really bad. And then up to the butt. Make the knee higher. Okay. So notice that from the lower part of your gluteus, it goes right along your shin, down your foot toward your fourth toe. And as a side note, there is a pressure point here, the Chinese called Zhu Lin Qi. Now, you can feel a bump here, not necessarily a cyst, just a very small bump. It's really no big deal. Just kind of a side note. Now notice that along your upper shin from here to here is where the majority of the discomfort takes place. Now, is it a coincidence that the exact spot where the symptom takes place is exactly along the lines of a meridian? Tell me I'm wrong. If you practice any kind of exercise, compound movements that have kind of a stretch on the side of your body or a twist, I would recommend those. For me, what really worked well for me, or has to this very day, is something called thread. I almost forgot the name of it too. even though I do it almost every day. It's called thread the needle pose. Now what happens is you lie on your side, and this is your left leg. You take your right leg and you cross it over, okay? Next, as your leg is crossed, your arms will come up and lace around just below the knee or your shin. And then what happens is, I'll just do it from here. You'll pull your tailbone off the surface, and you're trying to pull your knee to your chest. So what happens is, and this is going to look messy for the moment, is that one arm goes along the outside, and the other one goes in between. Now let me further clarify this part. Is that if you're lying on your back, head, shoulders, left leg, right leg is crossed over, your right arm goes in between the legs up to your shin, your left shin. And then your left hand laces right along the same spot. And then of course you're going to switch legs. You do this for about 30 seconds each leg, or as I do, 20 very long and deep breaths, and it works rather well. First night I did it, I slept like a baby, thank goodness. There are some other ways you can tackle this, because the idea is to stretch the side of your body. So you can lie down on your sofa or bed and then put a pillow under your arm and stretch the side of your body, because that's the idea, is that the pillow is pulling you off the surface, so you're feeling a stretch along the sides of your body. And there is one other way, I'll just draw it down here, is that you can put the pillow more so under your elbow, and you really feel the stretch. So you can do that as well. I would like to call this the Caesar pose. Even though it doesn't exist, I just gave it a name. Hallelujah. So you can try that as well, because same thing. It's stretching the meridian or increasing the flow, energy flow, circulation, whatever you want to call it, in the side of your body. So I hope you have garnered something useful from this. Please like, subscribe, share if you can, or you must, and practice a better version of yourself. Thank you.